What's up, Mikey? I ain't heard from you in a coon's age. What's up, Mikey? Turn down.
I'm turning it down.
What's everybody doing? I figured we'd have maybe some more people in here, but I think it's late. I really do. Or maybe people just don't like us anymore. Doing your schedule for tomorrow? Sweet. That's why I use Yardbook. I don't have to do a schedule. Mikey, you need to start using it. Go to yardbook.com. It's really easy to figure out. Hi, Debbie.
We got 4 in here now.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in there?
Are you in there?
Yep.
You're in there?
Give it a minute. They'll come on.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Some of them's probably in bed getting ready for tomorrow or sleeping for tomorrow or whatever. I never really looked into it. Mikey, it's awesome. That's what we use. We program everybody's name, number, address, and some of the emails, some people's email addresses. And you just go to today and it'll tell you have these jobs to do today. You can do it by monthly, weekly, daily. And then the email's good. If you have people that don't pay right away, you can send them an email. Create the invoice, send them the email.
Hi, Vicky.
And they'll pay you, hopefully. But the email will be the invoice. Hi, Vicky. What's everybody doing? I know there's only 2 or 3 in here.
There's 3 in here now.
Well, there's 3, but one of them's me, one of them's you, one of them's Mikey, one of them's Vicky. Are you in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see. We got, I don't know, nothing's wrong, I guess. It says there's 3 in here. I'm 1, she's 1, Mikey and Vicky. There should be 4. It lies. Did you have a hard day today, Vicky? Mark work you? I got some sun today. I think. Can't see it very well.
You can on this one.
This one, yeah.
This one you can really good.
And then tomorrow night or tomorrow evening, there's supposed to be severe thunderstorms and possible tornadoes here. Just okayed up. Was so tired, took a nap, just woke up. Must be what she said.
Oh.
Just woke up. We mowed today, did a estimate for a pressure wash. I think the lady wants us to mow her yard and her neighbor, the guy that was mowing it. Gosh, I guess they're not happy with her or with him. So we're gonna probably do both those yards, her pressure washing. Then this evening we went and done a gutter clean at about 6 o'clock. And then yesterday we were digging holes and putting telephone poles in for like a corral.
It's okay. When I'm tired, I can't type either.
She can't type even when she's awake, Vicky.
Probably not.
Yeah, it's what is it? It's 10 o'clock there, isn't it? Well, we had 7, now we're down to 4. It's the most important 4 anyway, huh?
I guess.
But, Mikey, you really need to check out that yard book. Or I think even QuickBooks is good. It's better than doing it with a pen and paper. Long day. Yeah, you guys supposed to get severe storms tomorrow night, Danny? Yeah, you should. I think you're in the severe weather category for tomorrow.
I don't know.
Turf hop.
What's that?
I don't know. Don't let Vicky fool you. She sat around all day.
I don't believe that for a minute.
Tonight and tomorrow. Yeah, we was pretty busy today, and it actually got hot today. I don't know what it actually got up to. My truck said the highest I seen it was 88, but it was humid. Now it's showing at 69, and then tomorrow, what's it showing tomorrow?
81.
Right here, possible severe in the afternoon, damaging wind, large hail.
Some storms.
That doesn't say anything about tornadoes, but the other one does. 91 here. Yeah, my truck said 88. I don't know what the weather actually said it got up to, but it was muggy. It's still muggy. Marked on the plumbing at the house today. Had no water last night. Oh, that sucks.
We've
What was
been
wrong
there.
with it, Mikey? Is that itch cream?
But it juice like crazy.
You need to put some alcohol on it.
And we got a
Under
bunch
the
of.
sink.
What do we got? Some 9.
What this is.
We got about 7 acres to try to mow. 7 acres to try to mow tomorrow before the storms get here.
I believe you, Vicky.
Now. It's 48 with freeze warning. Wow. I seen your thing on Facebook, your picture of the weather. I worked really hard today, like every day. I'm sure you did, Vicky.
Like all around.
Yeah, they're like little
Well, you got little
chiggers or
hives.
mosquito bites or something.
Or
Let's go right here. Let me do main water line. Gotta go lay down.
she's
Go.
Carmen.
The
too
main
close.
water line PVC pipe broke last night. Yeah, that sucks. Guys, the link's in there if anybody wants to come up.
This?
That'll work too, but you already put itch cream on it.
I just leave it. You're fine.
Just leave it alone. Go to bed.
I think you had a video out. I haven't watched it. I seen it pop up, but I haven't watched it, Vicky. There was a new one today, or maybe yesterday, maybe last night, something. Night, love you. Was you supposed to do a lot of mowing today, Mikey, and couldn't because your water line? Or was it a pretty easy day today? And I got to get my pressure washer fixed. I can't get it started. I think it's a choke issue.
Okay, I'll be there. She's got to do it.
I'll take her
That's
out.
when she's whiny.
Did the puppies come in?
Yes, we brought them in.
Good, because they'd probably run away by now.
What's
your deal? In the bathroom? Huh?
What's your deal?
Her leash?
Yeah. It's not hanging.
I guess on the hose reel, maybe.
I thought you took her out.
I don't think I did. So what's everybody doing? You guys are being quiet. Do what? Oh. Yeah, so hopefully we can get all our stuff done tomorrow before the storms get here. I figured Trucking Down Under would be in here by now. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Was it on the deal?
Yeah.
All right. She's got to go take the dog out. We sold the puppy last night too. And then somebody wanted to know how much it was to deliver to Joplin, which is 12 miles away from us. And she said, you know, the dog's $500, right? They wanted the dog. They thought the dog was free. They just want to know how much we'd charge to take it to Joplin. It would cost you $500 to take it there. Mark, it says your device is not connected. It says you need to connect their mic and cam. There he is. Are you there? I can't hear you though. I don't know if it's me. Okay. Okay. But anyway, yeah, I guess they thought the dog was free and just want to know how much we'd charge to take it 12 miles. And the people last night, they came, wanted the dog, and the boy was at baseball practice, and I said, can you follow us down to the baseball field and let the boy tell the dog bye? Because if he comes home and that dog is gone and he didn't get to tell it bye, he's going to whoop us. Yeah, I don't know if I'm in the... All right, are you there? Yeah, I can't. These might not be plugged in right. Is it you? Okay. So, Mikey, did you get all your water line that is all fixed then?
Six.
I don't want to. I'm laying down.
Okay.
We got 9 people in here.
Yeah.
How many yards you guys do today? Mark, come on. He's having microphone issues, I think. Well, good, doggy. Let's see. I'm going to be eating dinner. This will be nice for the food. All right, Mikey. Eat your dinner. You're eating way late. It's 10:15 there. Isn't it? I guess he's going to be eating, so he probably won't reply.
Probably not.
I don't know if Mark says it's him, but I don't know for sure. Because I can hear him a little bit, and I switched that thing. Is that plugged in right? I don't know.
So I can fix it.
Carmen!
You need shade.
Don't raise your arm. Whew. Oh, God, that's
Come here.
Come here, Carmen. We're going to have our daughter come in here and make sure this is hooked up properly.
I never hook it up. So.
I don't either. She always does. Hey, is this hooked up right? Check check if that's hooked up right. The speakers. The speakers.
Keep it going over there.
Daughter, come here.
Are you hooked up right?
Looks like it, but this one doesn't hook in all the way.
It's in.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, I just said Mark, he thinks it was him. And it might be, but I don't know.
They're in right.
Alright. Go to bed.
I don't want to.
Tomorrow's our last day of school, too.
Oh, finally.
Finally.
Thank you. And then it's summer.
Can you hear me? On there? I mean, I guess it'd work either way. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
I think we can hear you.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it'd work either way. So what's everybody doing? Everybody's being quiet. We got 8 people in here. Nobody's talking. Mikey's eating. Mark, I think, is trying to fix his computer.
Vicky's tired.
Vicky's sleeping because Mark made her work too hard today.
I'm tired.
I'm tired. We got 11 in here. Is anybody going to talk now? What are they doing in there?
Who knows?
Gorilla Pena, heck, I'll talk. What's up, folks? Not much, Gorilla. Just hanging out. I was on the phone with Mikey talking to him, and he asked about when we was going live, and she said, tonight. I said, okay, I guess we'll go live tonight. So we went live.
Might as well. Nothing else to do.
Yeah, we're just hanging out, getting the kids to bed. Tomorrow's their last day of school. Got severe storms coming tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon, something. So we got a lot to try to do first thing in the morning. Got, I think, maybe 2 new jobs, mowing and a pressure wash today.
And we painted a pig this evening.
And we painted a pig this evening. See, you just said we, and you had nothing to do with it.
I bought the paint.
From my dog.
Our dog.
She spent my half of the money to buy paint.
I still have my half.
Our last day is June 8th.
Wow.
School?
School or summer school?
No, it'd be school. It wouldn't be summer school. Wow, that's crazy. They were supposed to get out like the 19th or something.
21st.
21st.
That was supposed to be their last day.
But when we had our negative 17-degree temperatures and all the snow, now they had 4 or 5 days of makeup days.
You know, usually you're right because there isn't any snow.
School. Wow, that's crazy. Which they had a lot of crap down there too, I heard. I don't know if he actually
Hey, you found a rag.
was in it, but I found a rag. Texas is
Used.
that's probably supposed to be effed up.
Mm-hmm.
So what's Gorilla been doing? You got a lot of work done today? Yeah, effed up. We're quiet tonight, guys. Not a lot to talk about. What are you doing, dog? We're laying on the tile. A nice cool tile, I guess.
I got a reward.
For what?
I hit my target goal. Actually, I went over my target
For
goal
what?
for walking.
Yeah. What's your target goal?
6,000.
How many?
6,000. The 24th, I got 10,766.
When?
The 24th,
This is Monday.
probably.
It's your big day.
I know. Pork chops, corn on the cob, au gratin potatoes. I like au gratin potatoes.
I don't guess I've ever had them. I don't like rotten potatoes, though.
I don't like rotten potatoes either.
They're au gratin. Is that like scallop potatoes?
Yes, kind
Gross.
of. Sort of.
Yeah, those scallop
He
potatoes
likes
are nasty.
fried potatoes, and he don't like pork chops.
I like pork chops. I just ate pork chops every day of my life when I was a kid, I think.
You tell me you don't like pork chops.
No, it's not that I don't like them. I'm just tired of them because I was raised on pork chops.
Can you hear me now, Mark?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All I had to do is change a stupid little battery on my microphone because I keep forgetting to turn it off when I'm not talking on it. So every time I go to use it, the battery's dead because it's been sitting on for days and days and days. So, oops. I buy whole sections of them because I do that all the time. I always leave everything on. I always forget turn stuff off.
We need to look into new speakers.
Yeah, we gotta get new speakers. Ours are like 20 years old. I don't know. They're
Hey,
just old.
that's just the way it works.
Yeah, there's no microphone, and I guess maybe I don't know how it works, but
They're about 20 years old.
our speakers. She thinks they're probably 20 years old. They were hers, so.
Yep.
There's a stereo in my garage that's about 30 years old. So it's got dual cassettes and a 5-disc carousel on it. CD disc. Tells you how old that thing is.
Hey. Whatever works, right?
It just sits on my shelf because I don't even turn it on. I don't listen to radio. So there's too much of this going on there. They're talking too much. I can't stand it.
You don't
It drives me nuts.
You don't turn it on or your microphone off, huh?
Nope. I hardly ever have the radio on. Hardly ever.
I always have a radio on.
Yeah, her and the daughter can't take a shower without having a radio in there.
I'm not
Yeah,
that
you.
bad. I'm not that bad.
Can you hear her? She said, "Hey."
Yeah,
Back
yeah.
here.
I use my phone and put it up on the corner in the shower and have my music on. It's waterproof.
Yeah.
You kids
Just take
and
a
your
shower, do
and
what
your
you
fucking
do.
you kids and your music, you gotta have it. No,
Yeah,
I
every
just
once in a while they'll get me in a mood, and Carmen, the girl, she'll say, "Hey, can you look up this song?" So I'll listen to it, and it'll get me in like a music mood. So I hook my phone to the surround sound, and we blare Elvis or Hank
Cotton Eye
Williams
Joe.
Jr. or Cotton Eye Joe something.
What was it last night?
Hi
Last
Annie,
night it
my
was-
day was good today.
Last night it was jambalaya.
Yeah, Hank Williams Sr.
Oh yeah.
I was
Hey,
watching something.
I listened to all that when I was a kid.
What was it? Oh, I was listening to, it's the Duck Call Room, Duck Dynasty, but they have like a podcast. It's called the Duck Call Room.
Yeah.
And they were talking about rowing the P-row. And I was like, where does that come from? And I got to thinking, well, it's on Hank Sr.'s Jambalaya. And then I had to Google what a P-row was. It's a
Small boat.
It's a
Barely
canoe,
a boat.
a canoe made out of one
Tree
piece
trunk.
of wood.
Yeah. And it's very light, very small, very tippy.
Yeah, see, I had I mean, I know the song, just about every word, but I never knew what a hero was.
I listened to Pinterest when I mow, Mikey,
You don't know.
or when I weed eat, because I'm not allowed to mow.
No, it's not that. I'm fat and old, okay?
It's that.
It is that.
We listen to a lot of Christian music too in the truck. I haven't really listened to music mowing for probably a month now.
Because your earbuds are right over there.
Well, I just haven't. I don't know. Haven't had the desire, I guess. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't
See,
like
I don't
to-
know. I just after being so many hours out on the mowers without listening to music, I just don't want. Or actually, just being around loud equipment my whole life, I want quiet all the time. I don't want to be. I don't want noise. I want quiet. So
Yeah.
That's because you're old.
yeah, somewhat. But I make a lot of freaking noise all day long. You think about it. Everything that we do and everything that we're on is loud. So
You
Yeah.
can't be
after
that
a
much
while,
older than
you
me.
just want. What's that?
You can't be that much older than me.
Yeah, she's old. Oh. He's at about 20 years older than you, I think.
Let's see.
No.
What was who was what was a popular singer when you graduated?
I didn't graduate.
Who, when you would have graduated?
I
When
don't
you would have
know.
graduated?
No, when I would have graduated.
98. 97.
I don't know. I am 42 years old.
So it would have been 97, 98. Would have been like,
And how old do you think I am, Crystal?
Like 55, 56.
Oh, close, 57. See?
So you can't be that much older.
so you're 15 years apart then.
And
Uh,
Crystal, Vicky married younger.
Uh-oh. Somebody's telling age.
Vicky
What,
married
58?
younger. She's in bed already. She's sleeping. She's zonked right out.
Well, she come on here for a minute and said she just woke up from a nap. So
Oh yeah, it's because it's everything's blooming right now. Everything all at once. There's no a little bit here, a little bit there. It's everything all at now right now, and you cannot walk outside without your face is just you could feel the pollens hitting your face. It's bad. Hey, float.
hey, there's that guy. I think we need to time him out.
He works hard too. It takes a lot of strength to push the arms on that zero turn.
But what she doesn't know is I just pull it. I don't sit on it. I pull them all around.
I'm sure.
Yeah, today
No, you
was,
gotta put a little attitude in it. I'm sure. I sound like you're from California. One of the Valley Girls. I'm sure.
today,
80s movies.
like I said, the truck said it was 88. Danny's about an hour and a half away, and he said it was 91. But it was kind of miserable today. We're not used to this heat because
Yeah.
well,
It was.
now it's not been hot like it's usually right now in May. It's been really mild and raining, and we're not quite used to it yet.
You guys want to you guys want to see a really cool picture? See what we're tackling right now?
Yeah,
There it is at the bottom. Bring it up.
Flo says he works hard at video, and you do all the work.
Can you see
Oh,
that?
Oh wow.
Yeah. What was it? I don't remember if it was. Did you type it into your video or something from the other day?
Leave it up there a minute.
What? I seen something that said more to come or something like that.
Oh yeah, there's more
Cool.
coming. There's a lot of stuff coming.
Do you have to get up on top and pull all those off?
I was on the roof.
Oh, wow.
He's not going to
Yeah.
give away too much. He's doing a video on it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a nice video. I don't know. I can't speak for anybody else, Float, but I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing there, bud?
Yeah, we're doing good too. We got a property. One of our properties we mow. We can't park. It's an ambulance station. We can't park in a certain spot and block, the ambulance from leaving. So we got to park on the other side of the road in the grass. And it's an old ran down house, and the grass has got to be 3 foot tall. I'm gonna find out who owns it.
It's almost hip high.
And see about mowing it, just for video purposes.
Just go in and mow it. Knock on the door. If nobody answers, just go in and mow it. But that's what.
Nobody lives there.
Nobody lives there. We know that. It's ran down, and the people we thought owned it, they don't own it. They sold it to somebody. But I guess we could just go mow it. I mean,
that's what Kevin does. Juggernaut. He just goes and mows it. No one's going to stop you from mowing the grass.
I was gonna say,
if the grass is overgrown, no one's going to stop you.
Well,
and you're and then I tell you, once you start mowing some of them overgrown places, you're going to be addicted to them because it's a blast. I love mowing them overgrown yards.
So, Jeremy Wilson, how did you smash your third steel stick edger? What are you doing to him?
It's probably in a hurry. That's usually when things get all messed up, is when you're getting a hurry.
But this property is the same one that before we actually started pressure washing, I was going to do it to test out my mixture for doing the house washing, and because it's pretty bad. But the house is, I don't even know why it's still there. It needs torn down. But that's what I was wanting to test out my mixture on. We never did.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear we got a pressure washing job, I think?
I don't know if I saw it on a video or if Vicky mentioned it. I don't know. I'm getting lost in everything.
Well, no, I said it on here tonight. I didn't know if you was in here then or not.
So it sticks.
I don't know. Everything's all blending together right now, so I don't remember what I heard or what I said and what's going on because I've got this many things going on all at once because we just hit the inch a day growth. So
you got this many things going on, and this short of attention span.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Exactly. But that's about it, yeah.
But I got a call yesterday about pressure washing, so we went and looked at it today, give her an estimate, and she told me, she said, I won't be home. I said, well, that's okay, we'll look. Well, she ended up being home, and then she said, we're not happy with the guy mowing our yard. How much would you charge? So I quoted her, and then she said, my neighbor also uses the same guy. Could you give us a little bit of a break if both of us leave this guy and come with you? And so I told her, yeah, we can give her a little bit of break.
We use the curve shaft, Jeremy. I don't have a problem with it.
I don't like the curve shaft. We have the combi system. I don't like the curve shaft. I would rather have the straight shaft for the combi system. And the way the guard is made, dirt builds up in the bottom of our curve shaft. The straight shaft, the guard is made different.
No, you're using a thin blade. Do you have to have that thin line? That real thin cut on your edge? Or can you go with like a 1/2 inch wide one?
I think we looked at those and we can't use them on the curve shaft.
Yeah, I don't think they don't
They
fit.
don't fit.
The hole was different.
The hole for the
Golden
the bolt
Edge or what
is
which combi unit do you have? Which brand?
Well, steel.
Okay. Well, Golden Edge Pro should fit on there. The Golden Edge Pro
I don't
should fit
know.
on there. I would look at the Golden Edge Pro. That's what I use.
For the
For
whole shaft.
No, it's just the little wheel. That's the edger. It's the wheel. Look up. Go here. I use copies. I use the Echo, which the Echo and Steel, they're all the same basic thing.
this is like it's kind of like a round blade.
Like a disc.
Yeah, with teeth, with carbide teeth on it. It throws shit everywhere.
See, I don't want that though.
We was mowing Monday, and some people were doing the Casey's gas station, and they had the big round disc edging with it.
Oh, they had it on their. They had it on their trimmer.
Yeah.
This girl has to clean up the mess.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
I have. Let me quick find it.
If I knew how to do all that, I would. But when we bought the combi system, and then I bought the edger later, the edger attachment for the combi system.
Right.
I bought it at Woods, which is a farm and home store. Well, come to find out, those have been discontinued by Steel for like 6 months.
Oh yeah, that's the way it works.
And it's a curved shaft, but I got it for really cheap. So eventually we'll probably get the straight shaft, just because I don't really like the curved shaft at all.
I do pretty good with the weed eater, Mikey.
Yeah, the weed eater does do it good, and she's getting better at it. I just think that a stick edger does better. It gets down deeper.
You're right. You wanna?
Yeah, go ahead, Mark.
Okay, this is a video. I don't remember what it was. So let's hold on.
Well,
I gotta stop it. Hold on, I gotta stop it again because I forgot to share the sound.
But you see that guard on that one?
Yeah, that's just a generic one.
Yeah, but that's what the straight shaft looks like now. Ours on ours, it's not orange, but it doesn't just like that. Just goes like this.
Yeah, well that's
ours.
Yeah, it's just like ours. Mine's the same way. But
and dirt gets up in there.
Hold on.
Kind of clogs.
Here, hold on. Let me. I'm not going to show you this one.
I don't know if we had a video or not.
I got one. I've got a video.
There's one video of you edging.
So yours, like theirs, just 90s. Ours 90s, and then has
a flat side. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a U shape. So that dirt gets clogged up in there, and you got to clean all that dirt out. Who?
Carter.
Oh, did you see her? We're good, baby.
Come down the stairs. Seen something up there moving.
And we sold a dog last night. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard you say that.
Yeah, we got 2 left. And then you probably heard somebody wants us to deliver it 12 miles, and I think they think the dog's free.
They do.
They just want to know how much we'll charge them to deliver it 12 miles. So she said $500.
Well, yeah.
No, I said the dog is $500, and yes, we will deliver it to Joplin.
Yeah, we deliver it for free for 12 miles. So.
Just a second here. I gotta.
Yep, because Mikey don't like hairy cracks.
That's funny.
That's what he said the other day. We was at the baseball field last night. I said, get the edger out here and take care of these cracks. And she says, Oh, like Mikey, you don't like hairy cracks or something like that? You guys live, yeah, we live 12 miles away from Joplin, Jeremy. Where are you at?
Okay, now try it.
I'm from East Tennessee. I don't know who that is. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, can you pause it, back it up and pause it, or can you do that on here?
Yeah, I
Let
gotta
me
find
go
it.
make. Well, I don't know how to. There we go.
Well, just a minute. Oh yeah, see that's what mine does right there.
Well, mine has another edge on the side, like it's a U
Okay.
shape.
Okay.
So that dirt cloud's real bad. I don't like that. Yeah, mine's not open like that. But that's the disc. See, I've not seen those discs. I've just seen the actual edger blades.
He's from
Okay.
Michigan.
Now let me. I'm trying to find a picture of it. You know how that shit works.
Stay the night in the Bonnie and Clyde apartment. I don't know what that is, Jeremy.
Oh, it's over in Joplin.
Well, obviously, but I don't know
It's
what.
Gosh.
He lives in Michigan, knows what it is. I've never lived more than 12 miles away from Joplin. I don't know what it is. I don't know. If you come to Joplin, don't do it tomorrow because we're supposed to have tornadoes. So. Oh wow, that thing will tear some stuff up.
Oh, that tears some shit up there, buddy. That really tears it up.
Oh
And
wow.
okay, here's the thing though with that, because Randy from Countryside Vlogs tested that out last year, and he says the way because it goes a half-inch wide. Well, with it being a half-inch wide and you edge that, you only have to edge it once every 2 months, and you just kind of hit it real. You do the edging once, and about 2 months later, because you're going to be hitting it with the trimmer, with the straight trimmer, quick, like just cleaning the edge off, and that's it for almost 2 months. It saves a pile of time.
I bet that thing. It does. It looks like it tears some stuff
Well,
up.
it takes a half-inch out, but if you raise that tire all the way up, you're not even going to worry about anything building up in there because it's going to be throwing shit everywhere. And I use that the first of the year when you're doing the cleanups and stuff. I run an edge. I just started doing that this year because I saw somebody doing that last year. I don't remember who was doing it, and I thought, well, that's a pretty good idea because we're making a mess anyhow because we're blowing everything out, cleaning all it up, the spring stuff. So we just do all that at the same time. So it saves us a pile of time. Yeah, and you're gonna see a couple transformation videos from us. Complete yard transformations.
That one I showed one of the kids. I don't remember which one it was. While I was watching the video, I was showing them what it looked like, before and after.
Jeremy, I showed him what you're talking about.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. It's on 34th Street. Heck, we probably pass by it every day, but I've never heard of the Bonnie and Clyde apartment ever.
It's the garage apartment.
Well, either way, I've never heard of it.
They're in there laughing and giggling, and
they're probably laughing at us. What?
Hey, you know what?
what?
Do what?
Let them laugh at you because that means at least they're having fun. They're not yelling and screaming at you, calling you a dickhead. Let them laugh at you.
Yeah, you can hear them in there playing. They're not really going to sleep. What? Yeah, I got to take my pressure washer tomorrow and have it looked at because last time I tried to use it, I think there's a choke problem with one of them springs or something. It's automatic choke, but I don't know enough about them to fix it. But I can't get it to start.
It's got the
I'm
automatic
getting
choke
fuel.
on it.
Well,
It's
it's got the choke for the carburetor, but then there's like another deal with a spring on it, and I don't know what it runs. But I
Without
don't
looking
know.
at it, I couldn't
don't
tell
know.
you.
Look,
And
it's right here. I got it.
yeah, so I told them it's gonna be a couple weeks for the pressure washing because I got to get it, take it, and hopefully get it worked on.
Right.
And she said, "Okay, that sounds good." So
Yeah, you just gotta, just keep doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and eventually you're gonna start finding customers. You're gonna go in like we're doing right now. Is we're going and doing a whole yard start to finish. Brand, they just bought the house. We're going in and getting the whole yard ready for them to take over. We're gonna clean it all up, mow it a few times, get it all neatened up for them, and then they just take over. So we're gonna be kind of, because we're gonna be losing a couple more customers here soon. Because one customer passed away, and the kids are there cleaning the house up and getting that ready to sell. And another lady here, she said that she's don't think she could live at home anymore because she's having a hard time. She needs somebody to help her get up and down because she had back surgery and her mobility's not there, and she's afraid to do a lot of things because she's afraid of falling and can't get up. So we're gonna lose that one probably too. But
well, that was kind of. I mean, you hate to say it, but like you said, I guess the goal kind of.
yeah, see, that's we have people begging us to work, to do their yards and stuff, but we just won't take them because we're trying to slow down enough to where we can enjoy the rest of our lives instead of working our ass off anymore. So,
You guys want to have fun?
What's that?
You guys want to have fun?
Exactly.
Yeah, they're going to
What
go
is
in
that?
They're going to be in their RV in a couple years, and they're going to drive by. They're going to come down here and drive by us while we're out sweating our ass off in the home.
Oh no! We'll be going by you when it's a little cooler.
Oh, so you're gonna come help cut firewood.
Yeah.
No.
He says no.
I'll sit back and make fun of you while you're cutting firewood. I'll do that. I'm a very, very good sidewalk supervisor. I'll even bring Oreos.
Don't do that. I might get my finger again.
Get my finger did.
Did you ever watch that video, Mark?
Which one?
What, the log splitter accident video I had?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
You need to watch it. We don't get it on video, but I put pictures of her finger in there after she smashed it in the log splitter. Yeah, that was one of our first ones, I guess.
Yeah.
First ones, okay.
Yeah, it's called log splitter accident or something. But
I got it.
she did. She exploded it, and the ambulance station's only a quarter mile away.
Okay, so you got the log splitter all set up out of the way from everything. You want to make a stupid video? Get a whole bunch of stuff and start smashing it in that log splitter.
Yeah.
I might get my finger though.
No. Take a microwave or something. Take a whole bunch of stuff, some awkward stuff. Just put it in there and smash it.
Yeah, that'd be good content.
Let's do that. People watch that.
That's why if I had more money, sorry to interrupt you again. If I had more money, I'd just do like that Whistling Diesel does and just go do stupid shit. He tears up brand new vehicles and...
Yeah, but he's got a budget.
Well,
your budget. This is your budget, Gavin. Go go on your travels when you guys are out driving around. You know, there's always junk laying on the side of the road.
Oh yeah.
Always, everywhere. Look for something to look pretty cool and smash in that. Get a whole bunch of stuff ready to smash in that wood splitter.
That would be
Tell you,
good.
pick up a whole bunch of things that you think would be cool just to watch it split and smash.
Well, they were afraid that I wouldn't get my fingernail back, and if I did, it would grow like a snake's tongue. But I got my fingernail back. It just I can't grow a fingernail on there.
Like that? Because mine curls under because my thumb's missing.
Mine curls under, and I can't let my fingernail grow because if I do, then I catch it on everything.
Yep.
And then underneath it,
yeah.
Right underneath it, there's a pink line where you can see under my nail where it split it in half.
Yep.
Mm.
Well, see,
What's
I can't
MG?
Because I took the top. Well, you can see how much shorter it is. Okay, and then I can't feel anything from here up. It's all tingly, numb.
I can feel everything. And if I wear gloves, it feels like something's poking the end of it because I don't know if you can see it. It's like all messed up and screwed up. And
now, how long ago did you do that?
Tip of that's gone. The first of winter.
It was probably.
You'll be fine next year.
October or November, probably.
By after a year of it, you won't even notice it anymore. Now, there's days because my thumb is about a half-inch shorter. I have a hard time tying my shoes because the muscle memory takes over the length of it, and it's not that long. And my thumb keeps slipping off the lace because I can't hang on to it.
Well, you just have to. What is that? You can't loop, swoop, and pull. You just got to loop and swoop.
Oh no, it's just every now and then I'll go pick up a pencil or a pen and it goes flying across the counter because the muscle memory of the length of that thumb is still there.
Wow.
It'll catch the edge of the nail and just take off, and I'll fling it.
Well, that's as far as I can bend it.
Yeah.
The doctor said it'd probably always be that way.
Yep.
I can't bend it, and it feels like it's still broke, but it's not. It pops all the time.
Well, if it's a middle finger, just have it fused solid, straight.
Mark, it's usually up like this anyway.
That's what I said.
No joke. When I done this, I was working at Dollar General downtown, and I had it bandaged, and every time I grabbed something, it looked like this. But I run it across the deal, and everybody's like, "Why are you flipping me off?" I'm not.
Hey, Matt MG. Oh boy. But you know, we all do a lot of silly things. Uh-oh, I hear Vicky rustling around out there in the dark.
Dresser, and you said you want a microwave?
Do what, Mark?
I just hear Vicky out there rustling around in the dark. She's sneaking up on me, spying on me again. She's always hovering over and watching me. She's
going to get those Oreos she stashed away.
Oh, she don't stash nothing away. Because if she stashes away, I'll just be bugging her till she finds them for me. So she just puts them out in the open so she don't have to deal with me.
Matt, we're doing pretty good.
Now you got my brain going on what I can smash in the love.
Oh, great.
I'm thinking of all kinds of stuff right now.
Thanks, Mark.
That would be a good video.
I'm telling you, people will watch it. You know, just put it on there.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing good, Matt. Just relaxing for a little bit till we go to bed.
Ooh.
I weighed the pigs the other day. If you've seen that video, they're about 140, 150 pounds.
Yeah, I seen that video was up there, but I didn't watch the video. I don't watch nothing. Sorry, but I just I'm
it's
in.
hard to watch everybody.
I'm subscribed, but I don't watch nothing.
She watches these crime scene shows, and it makes me worried. That's why I sleep with one eye open.
Not me. My head hits a pillow and I wake up later on. Whenever I went to bed last night or this morning or whatever it was at 1 a.m. when I went to bed, I was up and rolling at 6 a.m. ready to go. I started irritating
I
Vicky
can't go.
about 6:30. So she was crabby
We,
all day because I started irritating her too early.
I'll lay down in bed with my phone beside me and watch YouTube, fall asleep, and wake up in the morning and my phone's still on YouTube.
I put my phone face down with the volume all the way down, and I could still hear things a little bit. I could tell by the vibration what's going on, if it's a message or because everything's got a different sound to it, or if I sold something or whatever. But most generally, it don't even phase me, and most of the time I don't even know where the phone's at.
Yeah, I don't hear an alarm anyway. At
No,
all.
I don't.
Any kind of alarm.
I wake up when I wake up. I got a furry alarm that wakes me up every day. Sits
You
there
see
and
my
paws at the bed
blister?
until I get up. What are you doing? Leaning on a shovel too hard?
What? Yeah, we yesterday we had a guy that asked us if we'd come help him put up his corral, and they were telephone poles. He dug 2-foot holes, 2 foot deep, and they're like 36-inch holes. So we set telephone poles and tamped them in by hand, no concrete. We just shoveled everything back in and tamped them, and it was a mess. Got them all done. We set, I think, 17 yesterday.
You know what you got to do with stuff like that, Gavin or Crystal, when you're shopping out next? Go down in the Band-Aid aisle someplace. There should be a bottle of New Skin. Get it.
Yeah, he wouldn't use it anyway.
I wouldn't use it.
Oh, get it because it's wonderful stuff. I use it all the time.
We just went and bought a bunch of
Right here.
Band-Aids.
Liquid
Look,
bandage.
He's got right there.
Okay, so do you remember
Always.
Do you remember us saying about a month ago that our kids had recycle projects?
Yeah.
Well, I got my son's pig done, and he painted it today.
We'll go this way here.
That's pretty cool.
It's paper mache.
Yeah.
But instead of a piñata, he decided to do a bank.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's one problem with his bank.
Can't get a bag out.
No,
Oh, the whole.
I didn't cover the feet.
Oh. Oops. Oops.
Oh.
Oops.
I just watched Danny Lanier's video on the Golden Edge. Looks like it does an amazing job, but man, it throws stuff.
Oh, it throws it everywhere. What I tell you, once you get the first time, well, you don't have to have it full throttle. You can feather the how much crap comes out at or whatever, but make sure that there's not a wall behind you when you take off, because it'll plaster that wall. Then you're over there washing the thing off, just swearing at yourself because I knew better. Not that I ever would have done it, but I probably did that.
Well, that's when you talk them into a house wash.
Oh yeah,
Hey, your house is dirty. You need a house wash now.
Well, but I don't know. It's amazing right now that people say that they're broke and how easy it is to make money right now. It's just crazy.
Well, we about that we go down, drink coffee, then we go get a pop every morning. And we was leaving, and the guy said, "Hey, do you know anybody that builds houses?" And I said, "No. Why? You need a house built?" And he said, "No, I'm looking for work." I wanted to say, go walk down Main Street. There's help wanted signs on every other building. I didn't say that, but I should have.
Yeah. Well, it's our youngest daughter, the one that's doing the lawn care stuff, or they're dabbling it. They still ain't got to figure it out, and they're I don't know, whatever. Anyhow, she got hired at McDonald's, starting off. I don't know, it was $12 or $13 an hour, whatever it was. And if she makes it through the whole summer, the summer, 3 months,
Yeah.
without calling off, being late for work or whatever, showing up when she's supposed to, they'll give her a $2,000 bonus
Wow.
just for showing up and doing your freaking job.
Yeah, getting paid by the hour like you're supposed to, and
Yeah.
then they give you more.
Yeah.
We mow for a guy, and we mowed his yard Monday. I've known him since I was probably 10. But he said his boss told him they're giving $50 just to come and do an interview.
Mm-hmm.
His boss said, "Hey, I think I'm gonna take off the rest of the day. I'm gonna go around to each McDonald's and make $50 for doing an interview. Make a couple $100 today."
Yeah.
Like,
You
no,
could.
I'm gonna do that. We got like 20 McDonald's around here. $50, shoot, make $1,000 a day.
Oh, heck yeah. Just doing silly stuff. But
Yeah,
first, you're not going to do that because you don't want to go bother them people.
yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Period.
Because you don't want to go bother them because it's just a waste of time just for $50 just to bother them. It's just that.
Yeah. It's I don't know. I don't understand. And then I heard they're giving a sign-on bonus too.
Everywhere's giving sign-on bonuses. It's crazy how bad it is.
Yeah.
What?
Hopefully it'll.
I think
it'll
this
line
next
out.
question's for you, Mark.
What's that?
I can't see that far.
Is she a manager or who you're talking about at McDonald's?
No, she's working. She's cooking hamburgers. That's all she's doing, just cooking hamburgers. That's it. That's all they're doing.
Boy. When I worked at Wendy's for 3 days, and I think I made $6.50 an hour.
That's what I made at McDonald's.
But that was no, it couldn't have been $6.50. It had to be less than that. It was 5 something. Because I left there to go to Atwood's to make $6.50.
I made because I worked at McDonald's too for a while. I was working at McDonald's at night, and I was painting during the day. I had 2 jobs one summer, and it was that McDonald's. You learned quite a bit of shit there working at McDonald's. You learn a lot of stuff on how to organize your time real quick.
Yeah. I worked at Wendy's for 3 days and said, no, I can't do this.
I worked at McDonald's for 2 weeks, and yeah, that didn't work out very well.
And we have a dollar store down here in town, and she went last night about 8 or so, and the sign on the door said temporarily closed.
Yeah.
This morning we heard all the employees walked out.
I had it set up pretty good when I was at McDonald's because I was 22 when I started there. And who are you working with when you're 22 years of age at a McDonald's?
Yeah, 16 to 18-year-old kids.
Uh-huh. Yep. Hence, it was my other favorite thing to do. I had a whole selection of people to date. There's a whole McDonald's of people you can date.
Yeah, especially when you work at Atwood's.
Yeah, being one of the few people that could buy alcohol, they were always one of the favorites because you always had beer. Always had beer.
I couldn't buy alcohol, but
yeah, I always had beer.
Daryl Orr, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a while.
Now if I buy a bunch of beer and put it in the fridge, it'll still be there.
Yeah, not me.
No, I'm gonna go buy my favorite beer here, and I go have a few of them. My nice little Canadian beer, Moosehead. I like that stuff.
I've tried some of them. You like dark beer?
Not too much. I'm not an IPA or a dark beer kind of a person. I'm not the hoppy tasting. I used to be when I was younger, but not so much anymore.
You guys have a Macadoodles?
No.
It's called Macadoodles. They have every beer known to man. And you used to be able to make your own 6-pack. And a buddy of mine, every Friday when we got off work, he would go make his own 6-pack. So he'd pick like one of this beer, one of this beer. That guy has tried probably every beer there is.
See, we have a liquor store, party store, depends on what part of the country you're from. Here it's called a party store, but it's called Jim. The name of the place is Jimmy Garrett's, and it's got I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of different brands of beer and wine. They got whole room just wine. They're just you name it, they've got it. That's the most well-stocked store in our town. So
We're not plugged in. Can you plug it in?
Yeah.
We got 7%. Very good.
and here's the other thing. If there's something special you want, they'll order it for you. Imagine that, eh?
Yeah.
That's the nicest thing. They'll order whatever you want. If you're going to pay for it, they don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. Daryl, that's good. You've been slammed. I mean, as long as you're able to keep up.
Hey, Franco.
Mikey, I like working with the public. It's like working with Bowman.
I said it's working with Bowman.
It's working with Bowman I have a problem with. Yeah. That's what they tell her. She got mad once and stayed that way.
Got mad once and stayed that way. That's funny.
People tell her.
I'll have to remember that. She got mad once and stayed that way. I haven't heard a good one like that in a long time.
Yep, it's funny. Or she says she has a RBF, which is a resting bitch face, is what she calls it. She says it. Oh, I would have a problem, especially if I had the wrong one. Mikey? You guys got a little secret escapade going on?
No, you see what I see.
Just kidding.
You need to tell him to start letting you ride that mower more. And he rides the mower now. I do the weed eating.
Oh, boy, you're going to lose customers now, Mikey. What? He's weed eating. You're going to lose customers. Hey, Mark, do you guys have commercial properties?
Yeah.
Do you record at them?
Yep. I recorded everything.
Do you talk to like the manager or something?
Yeah. Depends on which one it is and where you're recording. If it's a box store and you're out front, they're not going to say nothing. You know, it's a big box store. Most generally, if you're out filming in front and it's a commercial business, they're not going to care because their business is going to get mentioned someplace. So it's not a big deal. And same thing with the residentials. Out in the front yards is no big deal, but in the backyards, you kind of be careful with that. You got to be very comfortable with the customers. You got to let them know that what you're doing.
Yeah. So, see, all our residentials that we record at, we ask them about it.
Yep.
And I've said it in a video, and I kind of beat a dead horse in one of them. And Float made a comment about it because I just don't like showing the house.
Right. Yeah, we try not to show the house too much either, unless the house is without showing the house, you don't get a good view because there's one house that we show. That's our. It's a real big house with the pool and all the trees there. We show a lot of that house just because there's a lot of work there all the time. What are you laughing at, Crystal?
The comments on here. Well, her comment to Mikey. I'll put it up there.
Well,
But
Vicky,
I said something in one video, and I said it like 50 times, that I don't like getting the house, and then Float's like, oh, so you don't like getting the house? Being a smart ass, because I said it above. I don't know. It's just something I don't know. It makes me kind of almost uncomfortable to record the house and publicize it to the world.
that's fine. If you're not comfortable doing it, don't do it.
I still like Mikey's video at the pawn shop. He don't like hairy cracks. Clean the cracks.
Clean the crack. She's over there giggling. Oh, that's funny.
But we have commercial properties. I recorded at one, that great big field we do. I just don't record a lot at them. It's an ambulance station, and especially ambulance station, I think is, I don't know, I just, in my mind, I want it to be more private. You know, if they have to leave and go on a call, I don't know. I just feel weird about it.
I know what we forgot today.
What we forgot?
Mothballs.
Mothballs, yeah. Because we're going there tomorrow, and every time we've mowed at this one ambulance station, she's found snakes.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
time.
Actually, they find me.
So I'm gonna.
You got
to
rodents
the
hanging around there. You got to throw the mothballs out there.
Well,
Yeah.
and out in the field where he mows, which I don't know if you can see in the last video that he done where he mowed the field, he has to mow me a path because I killed one snake with the weed eater. It was under the concrete when I was weed eating around the edge, and it flipped out at me. Well, then I was going out to weed eat around the septic pipes that stick up about that far out of the ground, and two more came along.
Yeah, so I went over there and mowed her a trail to get out there, so at least she could halfway see.
Right.
Because that crap's like a foot tall. I mow it at 4.5 inches. It's just a field, you know, nothing.
Yep.
Around the actual station, I mow at 3 inches, but out there, I mow it at 4.5 inches. Just to keep it.
We're gonna have.
Down.
Yeah, well, let's see. No, we got another month yet because we'll be mowing down our big field here in about a month, or one that we do twice a year. It's a nice little field. We just sit around, ride around in circles for a while, and get paid good. So
the one, your video the other day, the overgrown one, do you guys do that? Somebody, I think, in the comments said that that house looked familiar.
yeah, that was an older video. Yeah, we did that. That's the stuff that we used to do every single day. Stuff like that. That's what I was showing you, or that's what I was showing everybody. That's the stuff that we used to do all the time.
Because you were desperate for work?
No, we did the foreclosed homes. We had in our area, because we were working our ass off, we had 100 and I think we were maintaining 120 or 130 foreclosed homes plus our 50 residentials around town.
My God.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of yards for one day.
Well, we didn't do them all in one day. You know, we just because not all of them were every single week, and I was cutting grass 7 days a week, dark to dark.
I was talking to Mikey. He's got 16 yards tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
That's a big day.
Yep. Yeah, we used to. If they're close enough and they're small enough, you can stack them up pretty good. 16 though, I don't care how small they are. That's freaking moving.
That's a lot of.
Yeah.
That's a lot of yards. You're at least 10 hours in 16 yards. At least 10 hours.
Yeah, you figure, you know, everyone's gonna, no matter almost how small it is, you're gonna be there probably 20 to 30 minutes minimum.
Most yards that we ever did in one day was 25. The maximum yards.
That's a lot.
And that was dark to dark.
That
The
was
mower was running when you could barely see, and the mower, when you started in the morning, and the mower was still running after dark. We got them done, but
how you doing, Paul?
That's a lot.
oh yeah, I couldn't do it now. That was 10 years ago. Now I couldn't do it. There's no way.
Yeah,
I can't
don't-
move that fast anymore.
That's hard for sure.
I'm too fat to move that fast.
I'm thinner now than I was 10 years ago, so. I'm in better shape now than I ever have been. Other than I'm still 20 pounds overweight, but that's because I had too many cookies and cakes and pies and everything else.
Those are 91 R, 10, 91 R, and then the 56. When's Vicky getting a new weed eater?
She's got it.
Oh, she already got it?
Yep.
Oh.
Still sitting in a box.
Hey, at least she got it.
I'm waiting. Mark, what do you know about the 450 backpack blower? Do you know anything?
450, they're good blowers. They're a good everyday blower.
What about leaves? Are they decent?
Depends on how many leaves you're going to have. Because, like us anymore, we don't need anything over the 450.
Do you
But
have?
I like the 800C just because I just like it. I hate the straps, but I like the blower itself because of the side start. But
So,
I'm one of the few that really likes the side start.
do
So
you have a 450 now?
no, we got a 200 and we got the 800, and we got a little handheld, the little 50.
Well, because the 450, I think they have like a 450C or something. The electric.
They got all kinds of stuff. I don't remember all the numbers or stuff on them, but
Because we're looking into getting a 450. Because all we have is a 200 and the was it the 50 or 56, the very low one,
right.
the
Oh,
handheld,
handheld.
and they work okay. But if we start getting into leaves, we're gonna need something with a little more balls to it.
Well, if you're gonna buy a new one, don't stop at the 450. If you're gonna be doing leaves, go right up to the 800X or 800C. But if you don't want to do leaves, really, you don't want to do that many leaves if you don't have to, because it sucks.
Oh, I bet.
Leaves suck. But
nobody, our
for-
dealers, they don't have any. They can't get
but
them.
for everyday use, and if you're not going to do a lot of heavy blowing, 450 is fine. There's nothing wrong with a 450. That'll last you for a long time. We'd still be using the old Domer one, but that thing was just shot. It just wouldn't run anymore.
Yeah. See, our 200 is used. It was used when we got it, and it needs some TLC. It still runs good, but just doesn't really have the power.
Sounds like a carburetor needs to be adjusted.
Yeah, it's does good for blowing driveways off and stuff like that.
Yep.
But we have some that we got to blow the grass like 50 yards just to get it somewhere where there's not a curb to get it back on the.
Right, and that's where the 450 comes in.
Yeah, because it's not got enough power. Neither one of them actually blow it over the curb.
Well, see, the 450's got enough power to blow it up over the curb, but it also doesn't have too much power where it blows it in the neighbor's yard. Then you got to blow that yard out too, because that's the 800 does.
Yeah, there's one especially. It's uphill and around the curve, so you got to start at the bottom of the hill on the curve, blow it all the way up to the driveway, blow the driveway off. It'd be nice to just blow it over the.
Yeah. No, see, you guys are doing firewood, so you don't really want to do leaves anyhow, because you're going to be busy with firewood usually that time at leaf season, aren't you?
Well, we're hoping to get away from the firewood, except for a few people.
Okay. Well, this is what I would do. I don't take on that extra. If you need the extra money, take on the extra work. But if you don't have to take on that extra work, just get the small ones, the small fill-in cleanup stuff. Don't take on no big old huge ones.
Yeah.
Because you'll regret it. I've been there, done that. Take on small cleanup stuff.
All right. Yeah, we've done one for our neighbor that's 80. The same people we done the gutter clean for, and it's just to help them out basically. We
Right. So
don't charge them like we would a customer.
If you two stick with just any your biggest cleanup, you don't want to have no more 2 hours into. That's maximum you want to do. It's 2 hours. You don't really want to spend too much more time than that. Because that means you're getting tired when you're over 2 hours in one yard. Because you're working your ass off.
Yeah. Well, I guess with all your yards, in the price, do you put, well, you don't do a lot of mulch, do you? For residential?
Oh, we're starting to do mulch. Yeah.
Because you hear of people, they won't take on a yard unless they have the whole kit and caboodle. Like the mowing, the trimming, or the hedge trimming and the mulch.
Well, this is what we do on that. Is what we do is tell when a customer comes in and says, I want a lawn service. You tell them this is what you tell them. It says our price is this per cut, and actually you could do it a monthly service and try, because after a while you're gonna know how many cuts you're gonna have within a cut or two. And you try to get them to pay for the whole season, and that way you could have free reign of their yard and just go in and make it beautiful for them, slowly changing all summer long. Every time you're there, make a change on something. And at the end of the summer, the yard's beautiful, and you charge a little bit better price, and you're not doing it all at once. We do that. We do that all the time.
Well, this one tonight, the one we went and did the pressure house wash estimate and the lawn service, she said, "Well, do you guys do hedges too?" And I said, "Yeah."
Do them.
I didn't know.
That house right there. Do a full service on that house, because that house will get you to another one just like that. And if you're doing a full service, you could limit just to a few houses and make a lot of money in a few houses.
Well, see, what's funny, when I talked to her, I said, "Well, did I give you," because she was explaining to me where she lived, and I said, "Well, hang on, did I give you a business card?" And she said, "No, I got it from my neighbor." So in my mind, I knew where she was because we only pass out business cards certain places.
Yep.
Well, and I thought she said I had my house washed last year, but I guess what she said was we washed at her neighbor's house last year.
Oh, okay.
So when we got there, I said, "We did this house last year," and it was filthy. I got a video on it. That was one of our first ones too. So it was that neighbor that gave her the card, and then referred from that way.
Yep, and that's what you want. You want stuff just like that, because you're going to get the best customers by the word of mouth. Because a bad customer is not going to refer anybody else to you, and a good customer is not going to refer someone to you that's going to be not going to pay you right away because it looks bad on them.
Yeah, and this one, she obviously cares about her yard, because when I got there today, True Green, the fertilization company, was there fertilizing her yard. So you obviously know she cares about her yard and is willing to spend the money to have it look nice.
Yeah, the only problem I have with True Green is some people are greedy and they water down their products. That's the only problem I have with True Green, is they don't put enough chemicals on. They water them down.
Yeah, see, I don't know anything about them, but if somebody's going to pay to have it,
yes, they like it
maintained, then obviously they care about the looks of it.
Okay, right. I asked, what about a BR600?
Yeah, Mikey's got two BR600s. I
Yeah,
think.
there's nothing wrong with them. All that equipment's good. It all has its place. It all depends on what you're going to do with it. If you're going to do a lot of leaves, you want a bigger, bigger backpack blower. But if you don't do hardly any leaves, you just do very little blowing. Like you're doing a bunch of edging or something. Like a 400 is perfect.
Yeah, see, in ours, they're almost not enough power really to clean out the edges.
See,
Right.
I like
Or as Mikey would say, to clean out the cracks.
Yep.
It
Yep.
doesn't want to blow it up over the edge. Very
And
good.
see, that's one thing I do like about my 800. But I wish the nozzle was about 6 inches longer because I'm a little bit too freaking tall for the damn thing.
Well, you're
But
like
I have that
6'3".
thing wide open blowing it. When I hit the edges, I have that thing wide open to blow them things out as deep as possible. So I don't have to keep going back over it.
Yeah, see, ours, you almost have to like hold it on the ground
Yep.
and just walk
Yep.
the whole edge.
And it's slow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's slow, yeah.
I didn't realize that until last week. We went to one of our yards, and they have it also fertilized. It's a big house, nice yard. Well, I noticed there's gray, like the gray grass right there in the edge, and I'm like, we can't have this. So I had to spend extra time getting all that out.
Yep.
I said, we need something that's got a little more power.
Yep. And you just work your way up, Because even if you find out the 400 is not going to be big enough in the future, you're still going to be using that 400. That's still going to be your everyday blower.
Uh-huh.
Because it's got just enough power to blow all your sidewalks off, plus to do a little bit of everything else.
Yeah, see, that's what's nice or I guess what I like from where we started last year. We had nothing
Yep.
as far as yards. We had
Yep.
our hustler mower and a weed eater.
Yep.
and broom.
And a broom. And
Yep.
then, a month into it, we got a blower,
Yep.
a hand
That's how it
and
works.
then the end of last year, we bought the used black backpack blower. We bought the combi system, and then now we could buy a new blower now. I just would like to get a little more money in the pocket before I go spend $400 or $500.
Well, because Mikey has 16 yards tomorrow, they have 3 people working, and Jeremy hates doing leaves.
Sorry, guys, I'm rambling and not paying much attention to these comments. But
And Mikey likes the BR600.
yeah, Mikey. I think Mikey, like I said, got two 600. And we found, what was that, a 600 or 450?
450
She found a 450
on Facebook.
like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it's still on there, but he won't answer nobody.
How much was it?
200 or 300.
It's like two or 300. I
Yeah.
think new they're $3.99 or $4.99.
And you can usually pick that stuff up pretty cheap, or not pretty cheap, but at a good price. There's nothing wrong with that stuff.
He said they only used it a few times, and I said, "Well,
see, I'm always looking for that stuff because you can use some of that stuff, and you can."
It's right here in town.
yeah, it's in our hometown with."
Yeah, there's a guy right now that's on Facebook Marketplace. He says, "I'll take all your junk lawnmowers." He's taking everybody's junk lawnmowers. He's getting them running and doing whatever, and he's selling them. He's making a living. And everybody's giving him all this stuff for free because they don't want it. They know what he's doing with it, and they don't care because they're getting rid of junk lawnmowers, and he's happy to have them. And if he can't fix it, he takes it to the scrapyard.
Well,
It's a win-win situation for him.
Yeah, make $5 off of nothing at the scrapyard if you have to.
Yeah, and
we have a friend that goes to estate sales. He likes to get electric weed eaters and trimmers and all kinds of electric equipment, and then bring it up here and drop it off and have me put it on Facebook to sell for him. We had, I think we actually bought the last ones.
Yeah,
but I put like 5 weed eaters on Facebook for free if someone just wanted to come and get them.
and they were gone that day.
Within 30 minutes, I had 5 or 6 people that wanted it.
I know some guys that work at a landfill. It's not too far from here. They have built retirements out of just the junk coming out of the landfill. They set up a big, huge retirement account for themselves. They have 2 or 3 garage sales a year. Each one of them does, and it's all tools, and they all work.
Yeah, see, this guy, he just buys. He's bored. He's 78 years old and
Does it for
nothing else to
fun.
do. I tell him he'll come by here with something good that I want to buy. Like, well, he had those Echo hedge trimmers I bought.
Okay.
We bought them for $15. All it needs is an air filter and the air filter cover. I started them up. They run $15.
Well, and the
Yep.
trim yard.
Usually he'll come by with something, and I'll say, Carl, what'd you pay for this? He wants to sell it to me for $5, but he paid $10 for it. I said, Carl, you can't do that. You can't go and keep losing money like this. He said, oh, I don't care. I'm like, oh my. But it's usually crap, and he'll come by with
Strollers.
What does he have? Strollers, baby carriages,
Playpens.
Electric weed eaters with the heads missing, electric hedge trimmers,
walkers.
We got a Greenworks. It's like brand new, 80-volt battery snowblower,
And
the battery is $250 just for the battery, 80 volt. Because I wanted to use it this summer, but I said I'm not going to spend $250 for a battery when I don't even know the thing works. Period.
Right.
That's like counting how much the charger is.
Yeah, that's without a charger.
If you are around here, I would loan you one of my BR600 so you could use it and see what you're looking for.
Yeah, and then I appreciate that, Mikey. I know you would. The guy at our dealership, he said, "Well, crap! I wish you'd have come here a couple weeks ago. I was selling was it the 450 or 600?
It was a 450.
He sold it for like $250 at the dealership." I'm like, "Damn it!"
Powers uses an Echo.
I'm not buying
770. They were all good blowers. They're all good.
I just want to stay with steel. I don't know. I'm biased.
There's nothing wrong with it. If you like steel, you stay with steel. If you like Echo, you stay with Echo. They're all about the same. They all got a little bit different handles and a little bit different throttle, and they start a little bit easier. And
hey, Mikey, we like you. That's all that matters. We're the important people.
Yeah.
He said the only one that likes me anymore is Mark and Crystal. Bowman could care less.
Oh, I thought it was Mark, Crystal, and Bowman. Oh, really, Mikey? I'm going to remember that.
Yeah. Bowman could care less, yeah.
My local dealership, they have steel and Echo, and they all say,
go
with Echo.
My Echo 225 PAS system, I've had that for 8 or 9 years, and the thing still goes.
Well, they say Steel's kind of slacking on their product.
And their customer support, I think, is another big thing.
I don't know. Because Vicky's got her new trimmer sitting in the box. We haven't gotten to it yet. Because her trimmer's still working.
Is it Steel or Echo?
Steel.
Huh?
Is it Steel or Echo?
It's blue.
Oh, it's neither.
It's neither. It's blue.
Blue.
What's blue?
Blue.
It's blue.
Uh-oh.
He's not going to tell us. Are you?
He's probably going to do an unboxing video. Blue.
Vicky is. It's Vicky's trimmer for Vicky's channel. She just got to... We just got to get time to do it.
She's going to Google blue straight. If you find out, don't say it on here.
I won't.
I don't even remember what I was saying now. Uh-oh. I think I may know what it is.
Yeah, Wayne's got it.
Well, I was going to say Cobalt.
No, Wayne's got it.
Wayne Rowland. He got it. How's it going, Wayne? What was I going to say? Oh, we have that FS56 that we've had for 5 or 6 years.
8 years.
Is it that long?
Yeah, we
8?
bought it when we moved in, right before we moved in here. That was.
Oh, well,
Hey,
okay.
Mark Trucking Down Under.
Look at there. Yeah, we've had this weed eater for 8 years and it's still going strong.
I prefer it over the
Combi system.
Combi system.
It's
Now
light.
my 2620, my the combi system, the PAS system, that thing's just finally getting broke in. Now, just finally started to.
Yeah.
It's getting easier to start now. Finally.
Yeah, she loves that 56. It's a little lighter. I guess she doesn't like the 4 mix, maybe. But what's up, Mark? Trucking Down Under.
They make a battery-powered wheelbarrow.
Oh, they make battery powered anything now.
They're getting good at this battery stuff too.
They got
They're trying to keep up with Elon Musk and Tesla.
I prefer the ones you pick up like this and push.
Oh, you don't have to do that anyway.
I have
You
to.
lift it up and it goes falls over.
I got 2-wheeled
Coat is fault.
wheelbarrow.
I've never seen that. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. You just gotta throw money at it. Just throw money up there and it'll show up. That's easy.
I don't want to throw money. I want people to throw money at me,
Well, if you
but
get,
not change.
you get a battery powered wheelbarrow, you'll be able
I
to
don't
do
want the change thrown, just dollar bills.
Well, you guys only been in business. This is your second season.
Okay,
You got to
but
be
don't
in
throw-
business. Once you're in business for 5 seasons, you'll be fine.
If you throw change at me, it'll hurt. That's why I want the dollar bills.
I stop mowers in the middle of the yard to pick up a freaking quarter every single time. Don't tell me you don't either, because you do the same thing.
No,
I do.
especially if it's on tails. He won't touch it.
Not a penny. I'll pick up any of them that are on tails unless it's a penny.
No.
Penny's got to be heads up or it's staying on the ground.
It's a penny in my pocket because I didn't have to work for the damn thing.
It's $800 for a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, but it's battery powered, and they're getting good at this. I'm telling you.
I about died paying $100 for a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, they're expensive. We paid like $89 for.
A cheap one. That's the cheap one. That's not even the good one. That's a cheap one.
That's a Craftsman.
Yeah, a cheap one.
Hey,
Yeah.
What? It's that.
Hey, Andrew.
Here's the difference between Craftsman and Yardman and everything else. It's called the label and the color. It all comes off the same freaking assembly line.
And that's about the same as Steel and Echo too.
Yep.
pretty much.
When I worked at Atwoods, I don't know if it's true, but they said Steel and Husqvarna were made on the same assembly line.
Probably.
Don't know.
That's that's like all this
Hey,
brand.
Andrew.
Like if you buy Diet Coke and instead you go to the store and buy Mr. Pibb, it's the same stuff. It's just cheaper packaging, cheaper price.
But yeah, like Keystone, it's a Coors company. You know, so probably the same.
Well, hey, if you want Girl Scout cookies, just go to Dollar General. That's where they're sold at. All year round.
I buy the Thin Mints and the little caramel oatmeal thing.
Yeah, them are Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, because that's the company that makes them.
Husqvarna is made by Husqvarna
In
in Canada and Georgia.
I don't know. That's just what I heard. I don't know if that's actually true or not. But
Now, see, one thing is like your MTD, your Craftsman, all them other ones, they're all made in the same, they all start with the same exact chassis. And it's, I think it's in Minnesota or something like that. The same basic chassis is made one plant, and it goes up over the highway and splits off to all these different plants or whichever one it's going to be.
whatever label gets put on it.
Whatever label it's going to put on it to get the different, because they start off with the same base, with the engine and the mufflers, all the same basic stuff.
Yeah.
And then the rest gets shipped off to the different colors and the different whatever.
They probably are, Wayne.
I don't know. I've
They just-
never seen Red Max. I've heard of it, but I've never.
Red Max and something are the same, but I'm not sure which one it was. Red Max, I'm not sure which it was. I don't know. There's so many different ones. It's like Makita and Domer is the same place, same company.
And it's all getting. Everybody's getting so good at everything. It comes.
Yeah, they're all good.
It comes.
That's a guy asked me today. He says, "Which one's better, Echo or Steel?" And I goes, "Yep, they're the same. They're all they're all just as good.
Comes down to whatever you want to buy. Where do you
Yep.
want to put your money?
Wherever you want it, or wherever you want to buy it is where it usually is. And if you're happy buying a straight shaft weed eater from Walmart, guess what? They've been making them frickin' things for 30 years.
Yep.
it's this, it's only going to have so much horsepower. That's the only downfall of it. It's just,
the green weed eater brand.
Yeah.
Yep.
They've been making that thing for 30 frickin' years.
Yeah, I remember we had one when I was a kid.
I got a brother-in-law that does all his yards with one of them. It's all one-handed. He does it. He does all his weed eating. I see a lot of people using them curve shafts because they're so light and they're using it all one-handed.
Yep.
That's all their weed eating is for. They're just using one hand.
I see a lot of companies, doing it for. They're not big companies, but they're using the curve shafts.
Yeah, and they're doing their one-handed trimming.
Yeah, and they still have the guard on it and everything.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
Whatever you want.
MTD Cub Cadet make the store stuff. Yeah, I see it. My buddy's son works for Cub Cadet, and that's what he was saying. Or he had a tour of the plant. It was pretty cool. He says you got to make that tour. One of these, at least once you got to go see that. It's cool. He says just the way the things are moving.
How'd your golf go? I seen you one putted.
I'm telling you what, it's gonna be going really good after this weekend because my golf pro buddy's coming up. He's gonna set me all up with some. He's gonna re-grip all my clubs for me, get me a new driver, a new putter. Yeah, I'm going all out this weekend. So, because my buddy's been smoking on me, so bad. So I got to get out practice. But see, he's been cheating because he goes golfing with me and then he goes golfing with his sister. So he's golfing twice as much as I am. So
take him bowling, show him how to bowl.
Oh no, he knows, but no, it is fun. He beats me. He beat me. On a really bad day, he'll beat me by about 6 or 7 strokes. It's not too bad. So it's nice. But he's always been a little bit ahead of me because he played more than I did for a while. So
yeah. We never really kept score. It was just getting out and having fun type thing.
Well, we're keeping score. Or actually, when he starts getting out, because I don't get pissed off. When he starts getting pissed off, I just tell him to quit keeping score for a while and then get back golfing. So
yeah.
So I'm basically coaching him, even though I'm not a good golfer. At least coaching. I can calm a lot of that down.
Mikey, you need to do a video on. I'm not going to say it on here, what you got from somebody. And you do a video on that. We talked about it last week or something. You won't do a video. What is that noise?
What was what? That was my clock. That was Vicky's clock.
Oh, okay.
Grandfather clock.
Huh?
Yeah. I'm still trying to find somebody that does any repairs on them. Nobody does it, because the thing's, oh geez, I don't know how old it is. It's 30 years old, and it needs a couple pieces. It needs to be worked and fixed, and I got to find someone that's going to fix it. So Because it's not a cheap clock. It's a really nice clock. So now that it's so old, it's worth more than what we paid for it. So, more than anything else, it's just a nice clock. I just needed a little bit of work done to it.
Yeah.
Just have someone just clean it and put a couple of extra parts in it. That's all it needs.
There's probably not a lot of people that work on them much anymore, is there?
No, there's one guy that does fix watches and clocks, so I got to get a hold of him. So
I guess there's a big market and all that. I knew a guy that would go to like clock auctions and buy them, and he would take them home and kind of fix them up and clean them up, and then he'd sell them for double what he paid for them.
Okay. Echo is made in Japan. Steel is made in China.
China. Okay.
Damn it.
And Husqvarna is owned by
Is that Germany?
Zenone.
And as you know, Zenoa is owned by Husqvarna. Zenoah. Zenoa is owned by Husqvarna. By comparing the two products, it appears Red Max products are positioned lower than Zenoa equivalents. I've never heard of that. I don't care. I'm a steel guy.
Mikey says the Red Max and Husqvarna are the same one, so
Yeah,
Probably.
but I'm steel all the way, no matter what. Unless they fail me, then I'm steel.
I'm not brand loyal to nothing. Now, if somebody was going to give me something, I'll try whatever it is. I'll be loyal to whatever somebody gives me, because I don't care.
Car, yes, pronunciation. Car.
Which I do have to make a video this weekend. Somebody sent me something. I get to do a demo on. So I'm gonna have fun with it.
We was gonna have a video out tonight doing them gutters and being up on the roof and trying to hold the phone and clean the gutters. It's kind of a pain in the ass, really. So I started the video and then I said, let's just get this done because it's probably not very safe anyway.
Oh, yeah. Well, wait till you see that video of that house. I haven't looked at the video yet because that's gonna be 2 to 3 weeks out before we get a video on it. But
yeah,
it's at one time I almost went off the roof, and it's on video. I just don't know where it's at. I just gotta find it.
Andrew, I don't. Yes, I'm Swedish. I don't know. I'm white American Caucasian. That's all I know. I don't know.
White American Caucasian. There you go.
I don't know any of my backstory or any of that stuff. Fisher Price is making me. What are you doing? Putting your comment up there?
Yeah.
You just mouthed something?
Yeah.
I'm American Indian.
So is Vicky. Vicky is too.
She's
6 different kinds of Indian.
she's what we call Heinz 57 around here. She's a mixed breed.
We all are.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I am. Honestly,
I'm Irish.
my mom and my aunt did that some kind of genealogy stuff
Mm-hmm.
and came back like not even close. Theirs were completely different. And they look exactly alike. So you know they're related. But one said like this much percent European and the other said no European, and I don't know, I guess it was all kinds of messed up.
So he's part of European.
Yeah, well, I'm not a peeing yet. I was a peeing earlier, but not
You
even.
got Google up right now, Crystal?
I did have.
Bring Google up, then Google my last name, Mather.
Hang on.
It's easy to remember. It's my last name. I have no problem remembering it.
Mather. Mather.
Yes.
If you had an S on there, I'd ask you if you're related to Eminem, the singer.
No.
His name is Marshall Mathers.
Yeah, Marshall Mathers. Yeah.
It says ways to age well.
No.
Move YouTube out of the way. What does Mather mean? Click on that. Powerful army.
I don't know. There's a. Okay, type in Church of Mather.
Boy's name, an Old English, summary, 18th century. Go back and Google. What'd you say, Mark? Mather.
Church of Mather.
Sorry, guys. It'll take a minute. I got to help her spell church.
They're closed.
Yeah, they're closed. They're in Bixby, Oklahoma, which isn't very far.
Okay, but there's still more of it. There should be more. You haven't found the right one yet. Where is it? 1600s. You look for the date of 1600s.
There ain't one.
Yeah, it's not showing anything like that.
Oh my
The
goodness.
wait, go back. What did I say? The church.
Church of Mather.
I typed that in.
Church of Mather. That's what she's got typed in. $1,600. I'm Italian, but look Scottish.
Because it should be Wikipedia shows up.
Mikey, hang on just a second. I'll put that up.
The Reverend Richard Mathers. That's the only thing that comes up on Wikipedia.
There's the link right there, Mikey, if you want to come up.
Did you find it yet?
No, I guess not.
It's in Wikipedia.
Oh.
Second.
I'm in Google.
Right there, Wikipedia. Richard
Try
Mather,
second Church of Boston. Now she's getting irritated. This is fun. I can irritate more than one woman at a time.
Mikey, you're not showing her coming up, Mikey. Oh, you're wanting to come up. I thought you were saying you're waiting. Okay.
Wanting.
Go ahead.
Second Church of Boston.
There you go.
Church in Boston, Massachusetts was first a congregational church, and then beginning in 1802, a
Gotta go back farther.
Right there, Wikipedia.
Because you'll be able to find my whole family.
I don't know your family.
No kidding. Hey, Mark, you buy them books, and they just eat the pages.
Church of Mather. Hey, Mikey.
Hey, Mark.
Hi, Mikey.
I was going to show you guys my half-breed weed eater that I put together today. It's a half-breed.
Okay, what'd you Frankenstein together?
Okay, so I found a Husqvarna. I'm looking for its, here it is. I found a Husqvarna weed eater in the trash today, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, it was the other day. This, there you go, you see it now. That is the gearbox.
Yeah, for the head.
Off of it. Right there, yeah, the head. So, that's all that was on it. It didn't have no head where your line's at. And I had the parts at home. So let me go over here to where it's at. There it is. Let me get over here in the light and I'll show you guys. I had one of those steel come off my 130 gearbox and put it on it. And there's the Echo Speed Feed bump head.
Yep.
Well, look at you.
Yep.
Okay, and it didn't have a handle. Does that handle not look like a steel?
Yep. They're all about the same.
Yeah.
Well, if it fits, I got handles on my Echo
here's
off
another-
of my old Dolmer.
And there's a Husqvarna.
Yep.
Uh,
See, we're always Frankensteining stuff together because the things don't make.
Well,
Nothing's ever the way we want it, so we're always Frankensteining something together.
I found it in the trash and it didn't have a head on it, and it didn't have a handle either. But the first thing I done was when I got it home, I fired it up. I said, "Hey, this thing runs." I said, "I got to find a head to put on it." So the head wouldn't go on the Husqvarna gearbox, so I put that steel gearbox on there, and I kid you not, that sucker went right on there like nobody's business. And so now we got a free Husqvarna weed eater.
but you can't beat that.
No,
Mikey,
I got enough weed eaters though. I could really put it out and wouldn't lose any, but I'm going to keep it and use it for a backup.
Well, the only one I'm finding out about is Richard Mather.
Increase is what you're looking for. INCREASE.
Well, I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
Listen, Adam. Sorry, I'm trying to find a comment.
Just do. Alrighty then. What are you doing over there? Leave that computer alone, Bowman.
I'm trying to find something. I'm trying
You
to
made
find
us all
something.
go away.
Huh?
You made us all go away.
You all went
That
away.
looks better. Now that looks better.
Well, yeah,
Oh, hey,
but the bad part just got up and left away, though.
Right?
Oh, Mikey,
Right
where
here.
you at? Oh, it's not Mikey. It's Annie. I was looking for Mikey.
For what? What are you looking for?
Well, I got a question to ask you.
Oh, well, then I got to fix it where I can see the chat. 1 second.
Well,
I guess-
no, I'll put it up there if I could find it.
Well, I guess I need to hit the chat. Oh, okay, yeah, put it up, then I can see it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
let
can't
him do
find
all
it
the
on
work.
here.
You're too busy holding your phone.
I'm telling you.
It's hard to do all that stuff on that phone when you got all this other stuff going on.
You know what the 22-inch Toro recycler self-propelled mower is?
Yep.
I got
Got
that given to me. It's like a $400 mower.
Yeah, I've got
Well,
one.
I got
I gotta put a gearbox into it.
I just
picked one up.
I got that given to me, and the guy said it was filling the cylinders up with gas. Well, I got it home, put gas in the carburetor, and the thing fired up. So I took the carburetor off and hooked it to the air hose, blew that carburetor out. Shit,
Works
runs
fine.
like brand new.
That's usually all you have to do with any of them carburetors. Just you take the gas. Most of the time you don't even have to unhook the gas line. I mean,
That's it right
take
there.
the carburetor off. All you gotta do is unhook the gas line. Yeah, I got the same. Well, no, that's a front wheel drive one. I got a rear wheel drive one I just picked up.
So
Yeah,
what's
it's front
that
wheel
about?
drive.
Hey, Mikey,
I know.
I got
the
the
only
personal
one-
pace one I just got.
read the comment. What the heck's that about, huh?
Here.
You just blew me off.
It's how did I blow you off? I called you back earlier and everything.
Here
On
we go
here.
again. What are you
Here we
up
go
there?
again.
Huh?
Oh, you guys are something else.
Hey,
Jeez, I'm
Bowman, I meant to ask you. That mower you said you had the same one as mine, that snapper.
Oh, now you want me
What
to
size
film?
is that? What
Now
size
you
is
want
that mower? I can't find the size on it nowhere.
I'll be right
I don't
back.
know.
I gotta let the dog out.
Is it 21 inch? I guess.
Okay. I can't
I don't
find it.
know.
I think I'm gonna get a new blade for it tomorrow, and I can't find the dang size on it.
Boy, those blades are like 4 inches wide. Have you looked at the blade?
Yes, I have. I've sharpened it.
Boy, they're huge.
Yeah. They're like a mulch blade. It's funny. It goes up.
Well, it's a
Mikey, you froze on us.
What's going on? What are you
I don't know.
doing?
You was freezing.
Oh,
Last thing we saw was this.
It's like a mulch blade and a
yeah. It goes up, down, and back up.
yeah. It's goofy looking.
I know, but it works so good though.
I just wish it seems to me the self-propelled mowers don't put out the RPM they should.
I know. You want to see my Cub Cadet all piled up?
Go lay down.
There's my Cub Cadet all piled up.
What are you doing to it?
Hey, I need a steering shaft.
Oh,
Right there is the steering wheel that goes to it. But the rod inside the shaft is what broke. So like when you turn the steering wheel, the wheels don't turn.
oh, so
That thing's $200 freaking dollars.
the whole shaft is broke.
Yep, that thing's $200 freaking dollars.
New?
200, yeah.
Can
Just
you
for that.
find a used mower for cheap and buy it and use it for parts? You're froze again, Mikey.
It's because I'm in the basement. Hang on.
Can
Go
you
back. I
Can
can't
you
see.
get a used mower for cheaper than that?
Damn, I'm froze. I'm still in the damn basement. Why in the
froze?
fuck's it doing that?
Can you see me now?
Oh,
I don't think service is ever very good in the basement, is it?
no.
He gone. So, Float, are you still in here? Go ahead and pick him up there.
It's probably my Wi-Fi. When I go to the garage, it don't work too well.
Yeah. So you got 16 or 19 tomorrow?
I got 16 tomorrow. And my gross,
You're breaking up again, Mikey.
yeah, it's 16 tomorrow, and my gross is like 700
Wow.
Okay, I can't beat that.
if I get them done. But like I say, I got 3 of us working tomorrow.
Who's working with you? You and Annie and who?
My mom,
Oh, your mom coming with you?
yeah, she likes to go a lot of times and get out of the house.
Yeah.
She gets bored.
Huh? Don't blame her, I guess.
What's
Yeah,
what? Cutting edge.
I'm a little bit behind, but not 16 yards behind. I didn't work today. Had I would have worked today, I still would have had probably 15 to 20 to do tomorrow.
That's a big day. What do you mean what that, Carlo?
That's one except I'm not running the Springfield.
I went through my paper to see how many yards I was cutting exactly per week.
No.
In between 45 and 50 lawns we're cutting a week.
Oh, wow.
That's a How long you been doing?
It's busy.
Like 8
I've been doing this for this is my 16th year.
full time?
Yeah, full time, 16 years.
Well, we're
I've
hoping
never thought about doing anything different.
Oh, he couldn't hear.
I've never thought about doing anything different.
What'd you do before lawns?
My very first job when I was 16 years old is I worked at Taco Bell. Then when I turned 17, I was still in school. And what I did was I got on the work program where I never went to school at all. I just worked.
Yeah.
Well, I got this bright idea that if I got a second job, then that would help me graduate quicker and get better. They only go by one job. You can get two if you want to, but they only credit you by one job. So I worked Taco Bell at night and built fence during the day when I was 17. I've always had two jobs. Then I worked at a warehouse for 3 years, and that's when I left and started mowing.
Well, worked out for you.
Yeah, I mainly started mowing because of my son. My son he was coming and I wasn't making enough money to make ends meet. Heck, I was barely paying the bills as it was without the son. And
Yeah.
then her uncle told me a walk behind and I went knocking on doors in that 1 yard. I tell everybody this, that 1 yard took care of my son on diapers and everything. And I said, well, crap, if I get more yards, I could only imagine. So I started getting more lawns and I said, screw that. I'm not ever going back to work nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do a good enough job and all that, you keep that going for a while. Mikey,
Then I started putting my all into this lawn care business. Then I started putting my all into this lawn care business, and that's where I'm at today.
Is that Drew?
No,
There he is.
that's not Drew. No. That's
Stick him up.
Andrew, but it's not.
Then I had to get me a stack too.
Oh, you just take the dog out.
That's a healthy snack, though.
We got a garden now, guys.
Yeah, that reminds me. We got all our broccoli out, and then now we're getting side shoots. And I just looked at it tonight, and I was going to go get the girl and have her help me cut them, and forgot about it. So we have to get them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or
We'll go upstairs to where the Wi-Fi actually is, and maybe it won't freeze up then.
I got blooms on my zucchini and my squash too.
Oh, yeah?
we got a shitload of lettuce still in the garden. We can't keep up.
And my cabbage.
This cool weather's really making those greens do good.
And I've never been able to grow potatoes, but I am growing
Never
potatoes
tried.
like fire.
Right, now if you're gonna have a bunch of extra cabbage, why don't you make some sauerkraut with it?
That's why I'm making it, is for the sauerkraut.
If it freezes up now, there's something wrong. 'Cause I'm standing right beside the damn Wi-Fi box.
Mark, have you ever had a Texas chili dog?
I don't know. We'd probably call it different things, but yeah, it's.
It is a chili dog with sauerkraut on top of it.
Hang tight, guys. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Coleslaw. It's coleslaw. You make coleslaw and
Because-
put coleslaw on top of it, and it is so good.
So what they do, there's one at our bowling alley. They have a nice one. It's a Polish sausage and a Polish sausage bun. It's a bigger bun. It's got sauerkraut on it, Swiss cheese on it, and mustard on it, and it's really good. It's a mess though. It's an absolute mess. You got to have a fork with you. What the heck is he doing?
I don't know if I can.
You can't do it.
Will
It's too dark.
It won't work, will it?
I can't. Oh, I can see a little bit.
Can you see
That's
the
all right.
lettuce? Probably not.
Put it back on the lettuce.
I see it right there.
That's all our lettuce over there.
Huh.
Broccoli.
And that's our broccoli. Show them my cabbage.
You don't have cabbage.
It's behind the broccoli.
I know.
Goober.
I don't think. We'll have to do a video or something.
Yeah, you need to do that where it's daylight and we can see it.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be a good video. But
I'm
yeah,
you.
Bowman, you're right. I do need to do a video on that one particular item that I got and fixed it.
Make a video on anything you think